Hello.
God,
and
God, I'm annoyed.
if you're watching this, it's another Wednesday episode.
Hey, absolutely.
It
Good
must
stuff.
be Wednesday.
Full episode on YouTube and lots of clips everywhere else. So I'm glad you found us. That's the thing. We were in Poundland earlier.
We were in two places.
What an absolute joke that is.
We thought we'd talk about them both. So we're talking Poundland.
Yeah.
And we're talking elevators.
Lifts.
Lifts. Just for the Americans, just so they know what we're so
Are there any
not
Americans?
platform shoes, lifts. We're talking
Yes.
elevators going
Yes.
down.
And the idiotic people that get into lifts.
What should we do first then?
All right, we'll talk about lifts then.
Okay.
I remember on lots of dramas, and I would really like it to still be the case, where somebody had a little seat and they pushed the button for
bellboy.
you. Bellboy.
Bellboy, yeah.
I'm assuming bellboy because the lift went ding when it arrived.
Ladies' underwear going down.
Yeah. I remember that from the 70s.
Yes.
In like posh hotels. In posh hotels, they still have them.
Yeah, they still have them. They didn't do much, but they just push a button.
But some people in elevators, in lifts,
Have no etiquette.
idiot.
We've just been into a supermarket
Yeah.
that rhymes with Rainbows. And they have an elevator to take them to the car park above the store, which is strange for the UK, but we have a car park above the store.
And there's level 1 and level 2.
And ground for Sainsbury's.
It is
Rainbows.
It is the slowest lift in the world, this one. It
Yes.
really is slow. So you need to push one of the buttons to close the doors to actually get it on its way.
you
Otherwise,
wait another 30
waiting
seconds
another
for the
30
doors
seconds
to
for the doors
And
to
you
close.
only need one person to just go, oh, hold it, and catch that light, and the doors will reopen again.
for God's sake, you could be there forever.
And we start the whole cycle all over again.
So when we were in this lift,
And we're not being precious here, because some people will be saying, oh, why don't you walk, take the step? It's such a ball ache because it's those long, like airport-style walker later that takes you...
walk later.
You know what I mean? And just like, oh, it would take forever.
Susie Dent, I've got another word for you.
Walker later. What are they called?
Travelators.
Travelators.
Travelator ready.
So we're in the lift. We've got our shopping. We're carrying it. We're not in a trolley.
No.
We're carrying it. And there's about 9 people in front of us to get into this very large elevator lift.
Some of them have got trolleys. I think 3 of them had trolleys, didn't
3
they?
of them have trolleys, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. All travelling as couples, day out.
Yeah. And it turns out that the person that wanted floor number 1 is right at the back of the lift.
Right,
What-
got in first. So we're now all covering them up.
Yeah.
Yeah, at the door.
Weird. And so we wanted number 2, and we were at the front of the lift.
So naturally we thought, we'll press number 2.
Yeah.
But no, the woman in front of us is hovering both fingers over 1 and 2.
Weirdly.
And
But
what does she press?
She hasn't pressed either of them.
She pressed 1.
Yeah.
And then 2. So now we're in the world's slowest lift.
She hasn't closed the doors yet.
We're in the world's slowest lift. We're now going to both floors where we only needed to go to...
2.
Yeah, anyway, we did need to go to 1 because, of course, the people right at the back of the lift
Needed to get out.
needed to get out. So what do we all have to do when the doors eventually open? We all
all
have
have
to
to
back
pile
out
out.
to let this one woman, instead of cutting in last, going, oh, I'm getting out first, I'll get out.
When I went in that lift the other day, similar scenario.
Similar.
Was quite full. I was on floor number 2, and I went in and said, "Oh, number 2, please," and the man pushed number 2. Woman at the back went, "Oh, can I have number 1?" And he just accidentally didn't push number 1. So we went all the way up to number 2, and I knew what he'd done. I think he knew what he'd done.
But
she was not aware.
We're not talking about it.
Yeah.
And
that was quite fun. That gave me a little bit of vicarious pleasure. I mean, that's just mean of me, I guess. But
And because, well, I'll go back to today, and because it stopped at 1, the doors open. Of course, the people waiting to go down are then trying to get into the lift.
It's like, no, we're
having not
we're
read
going
the
up.
thing above saying it's going up, and the confusion when we say we're going up, not down. It's like, you're going up. Yes, we're going up. There's one more level, and then 3 people got on anyway
How are
because they
some-
knew it'd be quicker to go up and back down again.
How do some people survive through the day?
I think they're spoon-fed life.
Maybe. So that's our lift thing. It's
Well,
like it's just
but then
annoying.
it begs the whole question about the whole etiquette of: do you talk in a lift?
No,
Do you make eye contact with
you
people?
do if you're taking the mick out of someone or out of a thing, or you go, "Oh, I've got one of those."
So you
if
do
they're
talk to
carrying it
people?
sometimes.
Because for a lot of
don't like
people,
talking to
the lift etiquette particularly if you're female,
fly.
you will naturally know that lift etiquette to go eyes down.
If it's me and one other person, probably not. No.
Yeah, it's a bit like the gents in that.
There's no talking in a gent said, in a public toilet the other day, someone's on their phone the whole time they're having a wee.
Not on FaceTime.
No, not on FaceTime, but holding the phone and holding whatever else. And it's like, get off the phone.
They might have been free flowing.
Get off the phone.
Get off the phone.
Get off the phone.
Get off the phone. We'll talk about phones in changing rooms.
Nobody else wants to hear that
or see
while
it.
they're having a wee anyway.
Well, I think we could do a whole episode on mobile phone etiquette actually as well.
Yeah.
The other thing we wanted to talk about was
I've forgotten. Poundland.
Poundland.
Where nothing's
shops.
a pound.
Not necessarily Poundland, but pound shops.
They're all the same, aren't they?
They're all, and it's gone from being really good value to being absolute rip-off now.
Rubbish.
Absolute rip-off.
What's that thing that you bought that you were complaining about?
So I've told so many people this week. But for me, two things. I bought a pack of biros for work. I needed to give people pens. So I thought, 10, 12 pens for £1.50, whatever, bargain. Of course, they're not a bargain because only one of them works. So the other 11 get thrown in the bin, and you just think, well, that wasn't. So that whole.
I bought batteries, those kind of cheap batteries,
we'll
and
come to
like
batteries
only half of them worked.
And the other thing was, you throw those little blue blocks in the toilet system.
To make all the water blue.
And the water turns blue or pink or whatever. But
it doesn't turn pink if you put a blue one in.
Well, you're not you put a pink one. And they last maybe, depending how many people live in your house. On my own, they last weeks and weeks and weeks, and they get lighter and lighter and lighter every few days, every few flushes. So they're about, I don't know, £2 for 4.
Yep.
Poundland,
seems like a good deal, right?
£1 for 8.
Oh,
£1 for 8.
Okay.
So you think, bargain. Until you put them in the toilet.
Yeah.
The first flush, happy days. The second flush, happy days. The third flush, we're back to clear water.
Oh.
2 flushes, it's almost like the water in the system is just breaking them down. Once you're in the water, they're going to... The other one, the not more expensive ones, will break down slowly. Yep. But the Poundland ones, 3 flushes, they're gone.
So is it true? Buy cheap, buy twice.
Buy twice.
Or 4 times.
And we all know the concept about, well, you might buy, I don't know, earbuds for £1 in there, and they're £1.50 in Asda or whatever. But the Asda, cotton buds.
You shouldn't put cotton buds in your ears anyway.
But people do, so we'll do that.
But you shouldn't.
And the whole, but you get less, and the packets are crisps, so you get less, but they're making so you've got to do your maths. But it's just becoming false as inflation in the UK rises. They're constantly trying to find a way of keeping it for £1. And they're shaving it the size of everything.
The bag gets less. What's less in?
Yeah.
Less in it.
The quality of batteries. We'll talk about batteries in a minute. But they're pretty much dead when you buy them.
I only really buy the copper-coloured top ones these days. The bunny.
Yeah. We're not sponsored by.
No.
So we're not going to.
They can sponsor us if they want.
They can. Who want? Yeah. We can go forever.
You carry on talking. I've got something for you.
And of course that whole concept of you everything's a pound when they came out, everything was a pound. Now, virtually nothing is a pound. And then,
these weren't a pound, but look, I got us special mugs. Merch. I got us merch.
These are available for £19.99 in our e-shop.
To be fair, I'm happy to sell these for £19.99 because I bought them for £6.
I know. Oh, you've ruined it. So, yeah, there we go. We've got merch.
Well, they can't have them for £6.
We'll pretend there's a coffee in there. And pound shops have just become And then to top it all, would you like a carrier bag? That's £1.
I know.
For a carrier bag.
And they also sell them at £1.75 in there.
Everything's £1.
Yeah.
Well, so a carrier bag is £1, is it? Mm-hmm. So, you walk out of there with arms like Cabbage or Drop on Cracker Jack, and you
nobody's going to remember that.
Somebody will remember Cabbage or Drop.
Yeah, fair.
Google it if you don't know. Cabbage or Drop. Right.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's enough moaning for this week.
That's our whinge this week. Yes. But we want to hear about your pound store. If you've never seen it, Google Catherine Tate in the pound stand because that's a very funny episode.
Well worth it.
And we want to hear about your lift
stories.
Has anything happened to you in a lift?
Have you been stuck in a lift?
I've been stuck in a lift. I have been stuck in a lift, yeah. Not for long, but it is quite eerie.
Panic-inducing.
Well, for 10 minutes you're like, oh, when you're at work and you're like, oh, there's nothing I can do.
An hour later.
But an hour later you're like, really? With my bladder?
Oh, yeah, good point. You don't want to be weeing in the corner. And on that note,